My name is Michelle Suazo, and I'm the executive director of the Food Project, which is located in Southwest Baltimore in 21223, which is probably one of the most underserved um, zip codes, not only in Baltimore, but in Maryland. The Food Project is a program of You Empower of Maryland. And we started off doing street outreach on Monroe and Ramsey probably 7 years ago. And we were really out there. Um, we were feeding the homeless, and there were a lot of women that were trying to come off the streets from human trafficking. But what really took me back were all the children that were in line trying to feed themselves 10 o'clock at night on a school night, coming out without their parents. And so I made it a mission of my own to really focus in on the kids. And we started to create activities for them. What I was finding is there was no funding and no attention brought to this community. We were able to not only feed people, but we were able to create um, classes and education. We'd have guest chefs come down, show the kids how to prepare nutritious meals. We had an urban farmer, Dominic Nell, coming in and working with the kids. And and it just opened up this whole world. We made it our mission to be able to create jobs for these teenage kids. And they could come in, they could help clean, they could help serve the meals that we did after the classes for the children and their families. And once a month we would actually put together a community restaurant where we would teach the kids. Would be able to come up with a menu. They would get to perform all the different roles, from busser to cook to hostess to waiter and waitress. And they would actually get paid for that restaurant, but it was free to the community, and it was a great way for them to gain experience and also to make a little bit of money. Another way that we help to create jobs out of the kitchen is we created a social enterprise called Seedy Nutty. It's a healthy seed and nut snack. And the youth helped to make this product, and the product was in movie theaters, it was at Center Stage, at Whole Foods. It was getting ready to go into Giant, and also getting ready to go into the Orioles Stadium. So I was very excited because I would have been able to hire um, 12 of our at-risk, youth, like on a regular basis. And then COVID hit. So it really pulled the rug out from under our feet. And so the kids could no longer come in after school, and we no longer could invite them in for the dinners. So so I was trying to figure out, one, how do we still feed the community? And two, how do we keep these youth hired? Well, immediately what happened is a third of my young men went back to the street because I didn't have a way to pay them. And over the course of the past year, two of those young men were shot. Luckily, they were not killed, but it just goes to show you the risk. And what I deal with every day is how to keep these youth hired and off the street and in a safe place. So we switched gears into COVID relief. And we started with I guess, our list of students that were coming in. We knew that their families were already sort of on the edge of being able to take care of themselves. So we started with that list of families that we could deliver meals to. And and then that grew to, we're at 560 names right now of people in the community that are food insecure. So I've been able to hire the teens and young adults to actually prepare these meals, and then they go and deliver them to the people in the community each week. In addition, we have a pop-up market Tuesdays and Thursdays that goes 10 until 4 o'clock, where we're able to give out anywhere from 300 to 600 boxes of fresh produce and proteins each week. So this community that was a food desert a um, now has a steady stream of healthy food coming into it, and I've been able to keep the kids hired. So the two young men that were shot are they are actually back in the kitchen now helping with these the meal preparation and delivery each week. There's so much illness within the community and so many people suffering from diabetes. I've had people come up to me and say, you know what, I'm actually eating apples now because every week there are apples or other fruits and vegetables that I otherwise wouldn't have gone and picked out. So hopefully what has happened here is we've started a healthy habits, and you know just this gives us a wonderful opportunity to really reach out and sort of retrain the community. So trying to hit on many different touch points, so providing them with the food, showing them how to do the recipe, and giving them the recipe, um, hopefully will really start to create healthy habits and help to change around a community that is suffering with so many health issues. I think that we have an opportunity to educate to it with us having a location right in the center of this community. This gives us an opportunity to bring the services right there, and I think at the end of the day, that is something that needs to happen, because when you give somebody a referral and you say, okay, you need to go here to get this done and then go here to get this done, it's not going to happen. You're talking about people that are emotionally checked out a lot of times and feel helpless, or don't have transportation, and so more than likely they're not going to go and get those things done. But if we can bring the services right here to the community, that will make a huge difference in the overall health. Because at the end of the day, the community is passionate about coming up with a solution. The community wants to work. The community wants to be fed, and they're the ones that show up every single day to help make sure that this happens. And maybe at the end of the day, that's what the solution is the community needs to be the one in charge of the solutions for what they need, and having other people come in with their own interest is what diverts real solutions. I will say this with Mayor Brandon Scott. What I do love is he's putting together groups of people that are really working towards solutions in very defined areas. But within those groups, he's including the youth in helping to come up with the solutions. Because at the end of the day, if we don't ask the youth, if we don't ask the community what it is that they need, then what are we doing? We need to look at the hearts of the people within the community, and because I truly believe we have a solution. We have a solution, and it's right here with the people that we serve. And so it's just time to cut to the chase, throw the noise to the side, and let's just get busy. It's about people rolling up their sleeves and getting it done, and we have the opportunity to do that now.